Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So last time I reviewed the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette and loved it. So today I'm going to review the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. So they are 68 bucks at Sephora, but shop around. I ended up getting this on the Urban Decay website for half price. Now it's got nice packaging. I like the sort of holographic cherries on the front. It comes with a nice mirror and you can see the colors look really nice. They have a nice blend of shimmery and matte, which I like. It also comes with a brush, dual-ended. It's got your packing side, or no, sorry, your packing side and your blending side. So I know a lot of people don't love using the brushes that come with palettes, but we're gonna do a full review, including the brush that came with it. So I'm gonna try a couple different looks. I'm a little concerned about how many different looks we're gonna be able to get out of it because they're all like they've all got the same sort of like pinky reddy undertone to them, but we'll see. So first look, we're gonna try a full glam with lots of the deeper shades. So I've already got the rest of my makeup done and my eyeshadow primer on. So let's start with under our brow bone with Hot Spot. It's a nice light shade. It is not shimmery, but that's okay. We'll use it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, so next we're going to, for our transition shade, let's try Feels. It's sort of a mauvey color. So I was playing around with this palette a little bit before, and I didn't have any foundation on, and I have a lot of redness in my skin. So if you have that same problem, I would suggest, I wouldn't use this just by itself. I'd use it with like when you're doing a full face, because I did find that it brought out a lot of the redness in my skin, and then there was just too much red and pink on my face, and it just sort of wasn't a cute look. Okay, so the colors so far, they're very pigmented. It's pretty nice looking. Okay, so for our lid, let's try Bang Bang. It's a sparkly pink. And we'll try the packing side for this one. That's pretty. Let's try a finger for the other one and see if it's more shimmery. Very nice. Okay, so let's do, for our outer lid, let's try Young Love. It's a sort of a shimmery plum, I'll say. Yeah, so the colors are all really pigmented, so we're just gonna have to take care to blend it out a lot. And then we'll take a little bit of Drunk Dial. It's a little bit of a shimmer, dark brown. And we're just gonna pop this right in the corners. Yeah, the packing brush is not bad at all. Okay, now for just to create a bit of definition in our crease, we're gonna take just a stripe of Privacy. It's matte, it's a dark, like a rich brown. And just a little bit, whoa. Yeah, so we'll say you're definitely not getting like an issue where you don't have a lot of color or have to go over it a bunch of times. It's there. All right, let's blend. Okay. So far they seem to be blending pretty nicely. Let's put a little bit more dark privacy in the outer corners. You know, my eyes aren't super close together or anything, but I find it really pretty when people have very wide set eyes, so I try and create that illusion for myself if I can. And I find that darker outer corners seem to just help that. All right, blend this out. I'm just going to try and soften this up a little bit at the corners because I've got a pretty distinct line going on. Let's take a little bit of hot spot and try and soften this up a little bit. That's better. Okay, for our lower lid, I'm gonna take a flat brush and let's take, I want a sparkly sort of under eye. Let's try Ambitious. A little bit of a coppery tone to it. It's nice and shimmery. And we'll just so yeah, you're always gonna want to start out with clean brushes for this one. I know some palettes it's like lighter, so you can just kind of wipe off your brush and start using it, but these, like, there's a lot of color, so it's gonna stick. Okay, let's do Devilish just in the outer corner. This is a nice matte plum. And let's put a little bit more of that just at the top, sort of connect it. Okay. I want a little bit more of a pop of shine in the middle, so let's take Turn On. This is just a shimmery beige. And pop it in right there. It looks like exactly like Bang Bang when it's on, I think. Well, no, it's a little bit less pink. All right. So now that we've got our colors on, let's complete the look. We're gonna do our eyeliner and mascara. And we're gonna do a wing. Oops. Oh. Just gonna keep trying to fix it until it's like back to here. Oh, all right. Really don't mind a super dramatic wing. There we go. So this is looking pretty nice so far. Now, if you have fake eyelashes that you like to wear, I think this would look pretty nice with them. As I've said in my other video, I don't know how to do fake eyelashes. I keep I've tried them a few times, and I see these influencers that always just seem to pop them on so easily, and I always have them sticking up, or I'll have them glued, but they won't really be in line with my regular lashes, and it's just a mess. So I stick with mascara. I will say there's quite a bit of fallout. I don't know if you can see like all of this underneath my eyes, so you'll want to either do your eyes first or use little fallout catchers underneath. Of course, I've got it every gosh dang time. Okay, so this is the final look. Sorry, I've got all my stuff right behind me. So it's nice and shimmery. I think if you're into reddish, pinkish sort of looks, you might like this. Let's do our inner waterline. It's my favorite part. Ew. Okay. This is looking pretty nice. I do have a ring light, so let's turn that off for a second. We're gonna see how these colors look in just a regular light bulb. Okay, so they're still pretty nice. I'm not like in love with it. I just feel like, because obviously nobody walks around with a ring light, that would be ridiculous. So it's still shimmery. It doesn't have as much of sort of a pop as I thought, but it's pretty. So far, I don't know how I feel about it. I like this look. I'm concerned about how many other looks we're gonna get with it. So I'll be back and we'll try a nice sort of neutral look, maybe like an everyday thing, and then we'll try another one, sort of a mix of like neutrals and bright colors. Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more variety in the colors, but again, it is a cherry palette, so obviously the point is that it's all sort of the same colors. So I will be right back. We'll try some more looks. I'm back. Okay, so we're gonna try a neutral look now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Hotspot and I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna do one look for each eye, just to save some time for you guys watching. So I'm gonna put this all over, all the way up to my brow bone. All right, now for our crease, we're gonna do Juicy. It's like a peachy shade. And I'm just gonna try and keep this as sort of natural looking as possible. Okay, I don't know if you can see that very well. It's a pretty nice shade actually. It's not very dark, so nice for a natural everyday look. Okay, so for our lid, let's try Caution. It's a matte beige. That's pretty boring. Let's put some shimmer. Let's do Turn On instead. That's the shimmery beige. Oh, right. I'm gonna use the other side of this brush. Just use my finger. Okay, for our outer lid, we're going to do Bing. It's no, sorry. Let's do Ambitious. Try and stick to the more neutral side of the palette this time. So it's sort of a dark coppery shade. All right. And let's just take a stripe of Drunk Dial for a crease. All right, and we'll blend this out. Let's put a bit more Ambitious. I'm noticing that some of these colors, they sort of just like come off in chunks. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm pushing too hard on them. Okay, now let's put just a little dab of Privacy right in the corner. Darken everything up a little bit more. And blending. Okay. For our lower lid, we take our flat brush. Let's do Feels. See how that looks. Actually, no, let's use Juicy. Keeping that sort of peach family. Sorry. Okay, and now for our outer corner of the bottom lid, let's go back with Ambitious. Yeah, it's like this one shade in particular, it just seems, it's like chunky. That's weird. Okay, so it's like a, oh, sorry, there's nothing going on here. It's just simple, neutral look, nothing very standoutish about it. Let's put on our, oh, you know what? Let's see if we can use Privacy as a bit of a dark eyeliner. So sometimes like to not have a harsh black line. Okay. Oh my god, it's everywhere. Okay, so you've got sort of a nice light eyeliner if you want it. Bring that down a little bit. And we will put on our mascara, finish this off. gonna go heavy with it. It's just an everyday look. So yeah, that's our neutral look. Easy to wear around, easy to do. It's not too flashy. I like this one. All right, let's go back and try our third look. And for this one, we're going to mix the neutrals and the purples. So let's start with Caution. This, matte beige. See how this looks up under our brow. Okay, actually that's nice. Just put like a slight dab of hot spot just to brighten it up a teensy bit right under the brow bone. All right, now let's go with Bing. No, let's try Young Love. That's a pretty one. It's a shimmery plum. We're gonna put this on our outer lid. Now for our crease, let's try Bing. It's that mauvey one. That might have been a bit much. That's okay. Now we'll do Turn On for our inner lid. Oops, wrong one. Let's do a bit more Young Love in the corner. It's not showing up a ton. Go. And we'll put a bit of privacy in the crease and blend that. Let's do our bottom lid with Turn On again. No, let's try Feels this time. And then we'll do Young Love again, just in the outer corner of the bottom. Oh my God. I just brushed my eyeball. Ew, it's disgusting. It's not super exciting look. Let's see if we can use Devilish as a bit of an eyeliner shade. That doesn't look right. All right, I'm just not loving, honestly, I'm just not loving this palette very much right now. Let's try a little bit of Ambitious, and we'll just try and stick that in the outer corner. But see, this is just really similar to our neutral look. So yeah, I don't feel like it's a very versatile palette. You could do the one first look or you could do a neutral look, but there's not a lot of the colors sort of just look really similar when I put them on, I find, which is bothering me a bit. Let's try more devilish and we'll... Yeah, see, when you start to add in the darker shades, it just looks really a lot like our first look. So when you blend them together, they sort of all look the same. All right, let's just see though. Gonna put on our eyeliner and our mascara. So maybe it'll all come together in the end. Who knows? I really want to love this palette, mostly because I already bought it and paid for it, but trying to like give it the best chance. Okay, and mascara. All right, so again, this is our neutral look. This is our other sort of mix and match look, which I feel like resembles our first look quite a bit. Let me turn off the ring light and we'll see how we like these. Yeah, they're okay. I wouldn't recommend it. I just am not... This looks really weird. My eyes are completely different right now. I just don't feel like it's very versatile. I don't feel like the colors are super exciting. They look pretty in the palette, but then when you put them on, I'm not in love with it. I think if you want to do... Put my light back on. I think if you're looking for like a red and pink sparkly look, you can easily get another palette that's like smaller that maybe just has 2 or 3 shades and achieve the same thing and not have all of this going to waste and not costing $68. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend this. But if you're like me and you already bought it and you don't know what to do with it, I just like took some and I'm just gonna use it as a lip stain because it's actually like pretty nice colors for that. Because if you just mix it with some Vaseline, you could make like a little lip stain palette. So yeah, I don't know. There's an alternate use for it. But no, I wouldn't say that this is something I'd recommend anybody go out and buy. I feel like it's okay. Like, I'm not mad that I bought it, but I'm not probably gonna use it more than like once or twice. So I would skip it. I'd take your money and buy the ultraviolet palette or like a few smaller palettes, maybe one that has this color scheme in it, another one for another look. I just don't think it's worth it, but that's just me. Maybe you would love it. Anyways, thanks for hearing what I think. If you have a different opinion than me, let me know down below. Okay, I'll be back next with a review of the Naked 2 palette. Okay.